58 pages. You know, I've seen some content creator go through the entire 58 pages in one go. It took them 2 hours. I'm not sitting 2 hours for that. What? Absolutely no way. 2 hours, and it makes absolutely complete sense. Let me give you a perspective. I'm only at page 11 out of 58. Okay? So we're going to have to dissect this as much as I can digest, right? So I apologize. I have very, very low tolerance for BS, and I get irritated quite easily when I sense and smell BS, and these letters are full of BS. So you have to excuse me if I have my outbursts, if I have my uncontrollable situations. I apologize in advance. Now, this doesn't need any more introduction. We already know the consequences that she will have to face. In other words, she has to represent herself forcefully, even though she does not want to. Now, second now. Whoa, English, at least English. Look, it's the morning coffee, perfect situation to sit down, look at this mess, drink my coffee, check the time, and get the step in, right? But before we start, consider dropping me a like. If you haven't done so, subscribe. And if you wanted to do more, you have options in the description below. Pick the one that fits you best. And if you're new here, I'm Alistair and Ezekiel, and this is just my point of view. Was that annoying? Perfect. All right, so let's pick up where we left off. This is continuation, part 2, June 4th, 2024. Oh, June 4th. Okay. Video visit 2 minutes. All right, Sarah. In addition to my previous letter intended for hand delivery on 6/7/24 at my status hearing, today my attorney made a video visit to go over everything I've been asking her for, and have also sent to her personally in 2 letters, 520 and 525. Out of the public video visitation box were on both sides of me, less than 5 inches away from my visit. Other inmates were having their visits also. I have explained to my attorney numerous times previously in writing and verbally that despite the noise level, wow. Imagine a world where the inmate complains that it's too loud. Be quiet over there, it's too loud, I'm trying to sleep, I can't. Imagine a criminal, a murderer, complaining that the prison is too loud. Wow. This is why I could never be president. For so many reasons. I'm not that nice. And I don't give a crap. I would have been like, look, new rule, new law. Everybody lose a finger. I'm playing. Everybody loses a finger. You guys. Good evening, everybody. Have a seat. Where am I? Despite the noise level. I do not in any way feel comfortable having in-depth private meeting regarding my entire criminal case on the visitation box where there is no privacy whatsoever and held in an open bay dorm with more than 62 other interested all ears inmates. Yay! I cannot fully participate, if at all, from the entire dorm, officer included. Yay! Trying to participate also in my case. As always, my attorney did not listen or care after I repeatedly tried reminding her of my insecure environment, barking at me, I can listen or not. Still going over speaking and not at all allowing me to respond. After repeating to her over and over and over and over and over and over and over, while she's beginning to speak louder and louder and over and over and over, I'm still to please schedule an in-person meeting, I don't know what she wrote, where all can be discussed further privately with no success of being heard. I disconnected the visit telephonically. She's impossible. See previous letter or ask her for a copy of the two I sent her. I was trying to remedy or lessen before sending this to you, Your Honor, and not having to include now it's a race to the pulpit. Pulpit? Pulpit. Her handwriting is getting sloppy. That means she's getting annoyed as she's writing. My question, please, who acts like that? And who still be able to call themselves professional? The visitation box is primarily for family and friends to connect. And if a what? And if a trust from an attorney, reminders, notices, quick questions, not high-level confidentials, case and and not for an attorney, reminders, notices. Okay, sorry. I went to school, I promise. I promise. All right. She, like other former attorneys who always blame their dysfunctions on me, said, you don't like me answers? I give you what answers? See page 1, 2, and 3. I am not the problem, except that I want to and should be treated fairly, with respect, acting more professional than the paid. Oh, honey, I didn't even finish the paragraph. I already know where she's going. Than the paid. I've been doing this for over 40 years. I knew it. I knew it. I'm an attorney. Sit down, criminal. You think you know the law more than me. Yeah, I knew it. Professional. After so long and all the experience, common courtesy, customer service, and listening skills should have been acquired. All attorneys, ... Listen, all attorneys, she's speaking to you. Do you remember why you even wanted to be one? Yeah, for the money. Oh, Sarah. I'm sorry. Remind yourself. She said remind yourself. Okay, all of you attorneys, why do you want to be attorneys? Clearly, most of you get into attorneying because you want to help. Listen, we live in life where we had to pay bills, honey. Okay? You sit over there on your seat complaining that it's too loud. It's too loud. It's too crowded. Don't look at my papers. Excuse me. Get off me. I can't. And the lawyer is not of your liking. I can't. Even the worst person in my office, yeah, I do have some of them, are not like that. You know, there's always that grumpy person. They're not even that kind of grumpy. Do you know what I mean? Let me give a quick recap of what this woman is trying to tell us. Okay? She is telling me, she's saying that she's trying to convince us, again, that she's the victim. For what? So the attorney is actually trying to communicate with her. She just doesn't like the environment in the area because she's too notoriously famous that everybody wants to figure it out what her story is. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm assuming. I'm not a criminal. I don't know criminals. I'm sure plenty of my friends are criminals. Do you imagine how much effort and logistic it takes to take one person, one inmate, out of the inmate box and put them in a non-inmate box? Excuse me? You're an inmate. I'm a regular person. Don't touch me. Get away from me. You're going to hurt me. Not all inmates hurt, Alistair. I understand that, but that's not for me to figure it out or decipher. I don't have enough time to sit there and be your therapist. Okay? So to my eyes, you're going to hurt me. So, no, I need security at all times. What are you talking about? I'm not being one-on-one with you, criminals. Are you insane? You must be completely crazy. I'm not about that life. Please, I'm posh. Ew. No, but wait. Oh, my Lord. Alistair? Anyway, let's pay attention. Because she's telling us it's too loud. Everybody's being nosy there. Of course everyone is being nosy. You're Sarah Boone. And all your businesses out there. They're inmates. They have nothing else to do. What do you have to do all day? Oops. Framing this thing is stupid. What do you have to do all day? I gotta get a new gimbal. It's not working very much. I'm just being very cheap. What are you doing all day? Nothing. You're doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, if I see some new inmate with an interesting story. Yeah, what's going on over there? Oh my God, Becky, come here. Wow, 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 wow. Please, I do that even as a non-inmate. We're nosy. Look at us being nosy. Who you? Sorry, Boone. I just scroll really quickly. As you know, I scan documents all day, so I was just scanning really quickly. I just saw something that's really funny. All right, Alistair. Also, don't go ahead of yourself. Okay. So she continues. Attorneys, remember why you want to be attorneys. No one listens, and it works in everyone's favor but mine. That I am a murderer. Stuck in jail. Who's that? Now get away from me. Stuck in jail so they can pin on me they're uninterested, unmotivated, hopeless. They're going to believe me over her. Haughty attitudes. Sarah Boone, you know, I do have to say, like, she must have been a fun drunk at the beginning. And then as the night progresses, she must be annoying as hell. Right? So I'm a fun drunker. And then I'm like, I'm done. I'm going to bed. Bye. Yeah. If we have a drink, we have a lot of laughter. After like 2-3 hours, I'm like, all right, goodbye. I leave because I'm tired and I want to go back into my bubble. She seems to be like a good time at the beginning, and then she's one of those people where the good time never ends, and it becomes like, look, you know, we live in reality. We're not in a good time bubble all the time, because that is quite a LOL way to phrase this paragraph. Yeah, I like that. Too bad you're a murderer. I'm not wrong for not thinking less of myself because everyone else has and does. This present attorney foremost. Sarah Boone. And to anybody, really. You know, being human, you have a standard of value. You have a standard value for just being a human. All right? Yeah, please. Even the worst person in history has a value. Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Alistair? I'll tell you why. Because that person, in the ripple effect of their affectation, they were hurt and damaged, but somewhere down the line, they also may have inspired someone for the positive. And that has to count for something. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't throw tomatoes. I'll just dust them all. Are you wondering why I'm coughing a lot? My allergy attack. I've had very severe allergies, and I'm medicated. And in the process, it came out of nowhere. I was having an allergy attack, and my throat was closing. So I'm on the medication. Part of the medication brings the swelling down, but the problem is that my whole face. You might hear it in my voice. It sounds really nasally. My whole apparatus is swollen. So it feels like I'm talking like there's a balloon in my throat, in my mouth, in my nose. There's a balloon. But honey, I'm on prescribed medication to keep me alive. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, so far we don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Doctors are handling this. So so the cough is because my airways is not what they're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so all right. So the justice system expects us, the clients, to accept its stubborn, subpar, nonchalant, hypocritical, next on the list attorneys. They keep aimlessly throwing darts for, oh my God, an opportunity, praying they can't withdraw. Oh my God. I have not fired any attorneys appointed in my case. How long is it? Okay, I can't curse her out yet. I gotta make a note of that, Sarah Boone, and all your stupid fans, mostly inmates. I'm gonna show you. I have a gift for you. Yeah, it's too early in the video. I can't do it. YouTube would censor me. I get cancelled. No, censor me. But no, I wrote this down. I got a message for you. Just 1 second. Anyway, from me expecting the highest equal standard possible for wanting the absolutely best outcome in my preposterous, mismanaged case. And representing myself is not an option, as both judges have now threatened me with from being outspoken and intelligent in all my observations of the ongoing abuse. I am and have experience. I have no new experiences from it always being the same. Blame Boone. I refuse to be moved in wanting respect, no matter who everyone thinks I am. Clarity, inclusion, honesty, and professionalism. And another great reason not to have my case meeting on the public visitation box is my personal confidential inmate information, such as my visitation list with names, etc., interaction with inmates and officer, was I eat when my personal jail case. Okay, I need a break. I need a break. So listen, in life, look, serious. This is a life lessons, which I'm sure you guys don't need, but I don't know who's going to watch this. Maybe some young person is going to watch this. Maybe a future criminal is going to watch this. Maybe someone who needs a little bit smack in the butt is going to watch this. You have a fundamental respect as being human, but you have no entitlement to have a good life. What, Alistair? No. Listen, a good life, as you might describe it, is something that is worked for. Nobody gives that to you. It's not entitled. Throw tomatoes. Let's continue. Anyway, let's listen to the ungrateful indigent inmate over there, right? Complaining that she's not getting, I want the privacy and I want a cottage. I want some wine and I want to have a conversation with my therapist. Listen to this. Can't curse yet. Listen to this woman. Anyway, so she continues. You know, what I eat, when, and my personal jail calls also being thrown online. For what? To hate me more or try to get others to because I don't eat breakfast? Or because I know some Latin? Have short hair? My penmanship is nice? Okay. Listen. Cyber watches these videos. Listen, hold on, let me finish the paragraph. Or because I'm not getting fat and sleeping all day, but rather fully applying myself, fighting still, making everyone upset from not having to fabricate, mutate, splice, edit the word apparently knows all. What's next? How many times I go to the bathroom and what function I perform? No one knows anything. No seems to want to know from being comfortable in their corruption and striving to be on top with ratings, web hits, and money. My case details, if anyone forget, and if you think about it, all that keeps getting plastered and plagiarized, posted, and poke fun of and about me is all in my favor, proving myself right about all the mindless lemmings. We're lemming. Lemmings is a rat. Where Mouse says, abusing and profiting from everything in my case, before my trial and before I've seen. Please be sure to read my attachment for blah, 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 blah. Okay. Listen, I am the only Sarah Boone content creator. Oh, please, I'm going to get accolades here. I'm the only one who mentions her penmanship. From the very beginning, I'm the only one. Please, I do research. Hi, everybody. I'm the only one who mentions her penmanship. So unless she read it through a comment somewhere, unless a viewer cross-referenced one of her supporters who watched this show went over there and be like, Sarah Boone, Alistair, Pact Nation thinks your penmanship is great. Or someone took my whatever. She watches these videos. Well, I got words for you, Sarah Boone, and her fans. Listen. I'm more and more. Look, I've mentioned this a few times already where I feel like she watches the videos because she references inner window things to some of the stuff I've said. Only here. Oh my God, I'm famous. Then she brings up the whole fact that the entire YouTube sphere, media sphere is getting coins out of her misfortune. I'm like, welcome to the real world. What do you think the news is for? You think when you watch CNN and Fox News and all these channels, you think they're doing it for free? You must be out your mind. And you think I'm doing this for free? You must be out your mind. Nobody works for free. Nobody works for free. That's why you say that lawyers, what you did it for. No, it's because you're indigent. You don't understand the concept that people have bills to pay. People's time is money. Okay? So you, inmates, you're the client of the system. The system, you are the reason why lawyers existed. Really? Criminals, you're one of the reasons why lawyers exist. After lawyers, accountants, where they're not far behind. Do you know what I mean? And then bondsmen, please. And then what? Officers, bailiff, judges, the people who built the court itself. Yeah, Congress, people who make the law, all of that. All because there's losers like you. All criminals, you exhaust me. Let's continue. When can I win? If anything, she's asking for a win, guys. She's asking for a win. It is coming. I'm not the problem. And if anyone were to slip on my sides, and have to experience, tolerate, deal with any of what I have, would barely be. Let me reread this more seriously, because my brain is turned off already. All right. When can I win? In anything. It is coming, and I'm not the problem. And if anyone were to slip on my slides and have to experience, tolerate, deal with any of what I have and am, would bravely be doing the same. Don't knock it till you try it. Oh, 3 points back, race to the pulpit. Again, always, Sarah Boone. That's all I can digest for today. Sorry. I can't read any more of this ungrateful, stupid woman. I can't. So, what page is this? This is what? 9 to what? 9 to 14? Oh, look at that. 9 to 17. I did quite a lot, right? Listen, why can't I win? Don't knock it till you try it. Please don't try it. Do not be a murderer. Don't try it. Oh my God. Don't knock it till you try it. You see, Sarah Boone, and now how do you expect people to respect you or feel sorry for you? Now, honestly, I think I'm going to have to do a lot of work in the editing. I don't know. Yeah, maybe control some of my demons a little better. It's the morning. Do you know what I had to deal with this morning? My daughter has a very... Okay, enough with the final talk. Let's go to the Let's Talk. Listen, if you got to this point, please like, subscribe. Let's go to the Let's Talk. If you got to the Let's Talk, thank you so much. If you got to the Let's Talk, thank you so much. Please, press like, subscribe, and let's talk. I'm trying to seduce you. Is it working? A funny story about seduction. Listen, you know where I got this from? I got this from Maurice. Okay, wait. And that shit worked. This is why I say men are stupid. The homosexuals are half stupid. The heterosexual are full on stupid. Sorry, heteros. This is why I'm like, how does this work? I don't understand. Are we that easy, man? I guess we are. Listen, this is, let me tell you a story. So, of course, you know, the four of us, Maurice, Ty, and Johnny, and we would go out to bars and have a good time. And I'm going to start it because I'm picking my words carefully because I don't want to divulge too much, right? So, in the process of our youth, experiencing and luxuriating in the fruits and bounty of New York City, when we were single boys, hanging around and be idiots, you know. We each had our own personalities. Now I told you I said no to everything, until I said yes. And Maurice, my friend, said yes to everything. And Maurice even he enjoyed it. He enjoyed the fact that everybody loved, like, you know, and you know we were good-looking boys. So we would go, and that was a game for him, which is, you know, whatever. That was a game for him. And he'd be like, okay, who am I going to seduce today? and some of the stuff he would do with the coaster. You think I made this up? No, I'm copy this with the coaster. You're like, what the hell? No, let me tell you. So we get free drinks because we knew people. So we get free drinks, and so Maurice would be like, all right, I like this guy, whatever, and he would seduce him like this. All right, he'll do some stupid shit, some stupid stuff, and like, get approach, and he has like this weird look, like he has this weird freaking look. And if you were at the bar, and I'll never forget that day, he leans on the bar, grabs the coaster, and he puts it like this, and he talks to the guy. Talks to the guy, and the guy is like, blah 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 blah. Me, Johnny, and Ty were like, they're looking at, like, I'm thinking the guy's gonna think Maurice is crazy, right? No, he fell for it. I was like, wow. I guess he likes a coaster pirate. Yeah. What a crazy tangent. Anyway, enough about that. What was I gonna say? All right. Oh yeah. I'm dealing with a lot. My look, the vagina is so complicated. Oh my Lord. I am more and more convinced that please don't throw tomatoes, but men don't take care of their kids. Oh my, what are you talking about? No. Listen one second. Because if men took care of their daughters, the world would be very different. If men actually partook in the raising of their daughters, changed the diapers, studied the vagina, dealt with everything that came with it, the world will be very different. No, I'm convinced that anybody who makes the laws and powers don't look at their kids. They come home and be like, oh God, my spawn. I'm convinced. All the people in corporate with like minimal and poor minimum and poor parental leave, Congress with horrible childcare. Listen, none of them take care of their kids. Because if they did, you would get affordable childcare, and you would get parental leave, and tampons would be free. Please. All vagina product will be free. Listen, they don't understand this game. And I'm like, what? How do we have the laws that we have today? No. My poor girl. It's okay. Papa would do his best. I would do my best to protect my girl. I would do my best. I'll try to defy the numbers. Statistics are there, but there are outliers. I will be my best to be the outlier. That's right. I have no other option. Anyway, so yeah, that's in my head. So sorry, but you can have several seats. Matter of fact, go over here. Anyway. So look, Ulster, don't go there. All right, I won't go there. Are you wondering what the hell's going on in my mind? So many things going on in my mind. I'm trying to tell you something, but my brain is like, no, don't do that. All right, so what do I do? Because this is what I had planned to talk about, but then I changed my mind. So what do I talk about? Talk about something funny. Funny? Yeah, funny. What's been going on funny in my mind? Like, what's funny right now? Nothing. I'm dealing with... There's nothing going on right now. Nothing's funny is going on. If anything, I want to cry. I want to cry. There's nothing funny happening right now in my life. Everything is so super serious. I do want to cry. For what? I don't freaking know. Like, tears are on the verge of my eyeballs for the past few days. They're like right there. You breathe on me wrong, I could cry. You tell me I've watched the wrong story, wrong movie, I could totally cry. I'm emotionally vulnerable. I'm in an emotionally vulnerable space. I could cry in any seconds. Yeah, dealing with a lot. Again, it's tough when people depend on you. It's tough. People think it's like, oh my God, no. When people depend on you, it's so tough. I want to relax. Like, shut up, Alistair. You asked for this. I did. Be quiet. Anything interesting you guys are doing? Let's see. Anything interesting you're doing for the weekend? Anything interesting? Let's see. Oh, anything interesting you did for July 4th? Anything interesting for... So let me give you a background of his profession. He's in a situation where he's in the public eye. So he's like, "Hello, everybody. Hi." He's not a newscaster, but people see him, and he gives his opinion, like I do here. He's married, has a kid, and let me tell you, when you have children, your brain changes. Like life is different, and so his perception and his life and his beliefs have changed. And he's getting a lot of backlash for the change. So he called me and he opened up into the details of the backlash. And I said, I totally understand. Because there is this perception that when you like someone, that person is supposed to stay the same forever. And there's no margin of error given to people. People are not perfect. There is and I said I call it a disease. It's the disease of what social media did. Is that people gravitated towards you because of one image. Now you have a wife and you have children. You cannot be the same person. You have to change. If you ever get married and you're the same person, honey, something is wrong with you. You have to change. Yeah, fundamentally, who you are is the same, but you have to change because now it's three of you and a stranger who requires everything from you. If you're the same person who's like, all I do is party, then you have a problem. Sorry. And so that person that changed, his opinion, everything about him changed, and they couldn't take that. And it's not even like it was a drastic change. It was like, my views are different. And I said, he was very upset about it. And I said, I understand the pressure you feel when people look up to you, when people rely on you, right? Because he has staffs. So when people rely on you, I understand the pressure that is. And you have to steer the boat. And they don't get it. They don't get it because they don't have that pressure. That pressure is what food I put on the table for today or whatever, right? Or like, do I have enough money for my 401k? Like this is the thing that people don't understand about CEOs and people who run their companies is that, the growth mindset, the reason why people want more and more and more is because the employees want more and more and more. Like, think about it. When you come home every year, don't you want a raise every year? Who's going to pay for that? Or take it from the CEO? But it doesn't work like that because me too, the CEO, I want a raise every year. Where's that going to come from? It has to come from the increase in sales. Yeah, but you don't need to get a $500 million increase. I get it. If I was just to go to work and come home and watch TV. But that's not what we do. We are literally nonstop thinking. We work 7 days a week. We can barely get a vacation. Oh my God, you're sitting there in a vacation in Fiji. You're like, yeah, this is what you see. You don't know the behind the scenes, honey. The behind the scenes. And I was speaking to him. It's like, I get it. And that's why he called me to talk to me about it. I get it. Like the pressure, because if you don't hit those numbers, those staff members, no raise this year. What? And they quit. And you need the staff. And it's like, oh my God. All right, I gotta find a new person. Yeah. It's a never-ending rolling door of headaches and pressures. You don't go to sleep. You don't sleep like normal people. And I was telling him, and I was like, look, the thing is that even though it's a lot of pressure, you have to find a way to meditate, find a way to recenter yourself and ignore the noise and focus on what's the most important thing. And you have a daughter, focus on that little girl. All right. Focus on securing her future. Okay. Because yes, you have the pressure, but honey, we're not eternal. We're not working this hard forever. But your little girl, she will be 18 one day, and 23, and 30, and then 35, right, and 40. In a world that is not so nice. So if you ever lose your focus and your zeal and your passion because you're tired and exhausted for being pressured, think about your baby and just put everything in perspective for her and whatever kids you have. And everything else can burn. Everything else can literally get flushed down the toilet. I said that. I said, don't be afraid to burn stuff because it's part of life. Change is inevitable. And people get disappointed because they don't allow the person the room to grow. And you know what? Also, when people grow, they change for the better or for the worse. And that's why I say all the time to people who want to listen, when you're married with someone, you better start talking to them, not talk about like deep stuff, because as the year passes, they most likely will change. How did you change this year, baby? Okay, like you have to adjust, and then you change. So you constant communication. Did you change? I changed. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it. All right. Did you change? I changed. Do I like it? Not so much. All right. Well, what do you need? Maybe if you like do this and this and this. All right, I'll try. Oh, perfect. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Now, you look different. Oh, I do? Yeah. No, look, you're different. In what way? All right, well, let me try this. Does that work? Yeah, I think that's work. All right, good. Like that. People don't do that. They just assume, oh my God, I got a hot wife. She just love me forever. Oh my God, I got a husband. He'll love me forever. You have no idea. No. Because somebody else who's going to be, oh my God. Oh my God. Are you enchanted? That's enough talking for today. It's 1 hour, 58 minutes. Yes. Strict schedule. That's what the new YouTube is. Strict schedule. And after that, what happens is what I have to work, first of all, okay? So after that, I'm gonna handle with work a little bit because it's 10:11 a.m. It's already late. Like in my book, I'm like, oh my God, the day is over. It's 10 a.m. I've been up since 6. I'll give you an idea. I'm like, wow, 10 a.m. Oh my God. So I have to leave. I have to make some important phone calls. It'll probably take me an hour each. Yeah, I gotta make the phone calls actually. Just thinking about the phone calls, I'm already anxiety. Anyway, I need to change my mind gear for work. Thank you so much, Ali, for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time.